SEO via AI. Well, I finally did it. I downloaded my entire brain to an AI, and the first thing that we're starting off with is a tool called pagePerfect, where I took all the processes that we would normally do internally at Loud, and me personally, to create the right title tags, meta descriptions, H tags, and even 500 words of content for each and every URL that you select. So I'm going to get started and show you what the tool is like, and hopefully you guys can check it out and love it. First and foremost, you have to go, of course, to pagePerfect.ai in order to get the whole process started. Be a big old button in the beginning here that says Get Started. Easy to do. Right now we're doing a promotion of buy 5 pages for $2.50 and get 15 pages free. You can also see some live examples if you're interested, a video that I'm currently making, so this will be updated when you get there, and then some other ways for you to kind of interact and see what's going on. As you can tell here, these are the different things that we optimize, all sorts of different fun, interesting pieces of content for your SEO on-page factors. So let's click on the Get Started button to, well, get started. And first thing you need to do is put in your website. I'm going to put in barbor.com because I love their jackets and it's fun. When you enter your domain, you can either type in barbor.com. For the entire domain, you can type in barbor.com/UK if you only handle the UK version. You can also type in, france.barbor.com if you have a subdomain. We will do whatever the prefix is first before we do the rest of the URLs. You have to agree to our lovely terms and conditions, which can be viewed here if you want to read those. And once you hit that, then you want to go ahead and hit Next. Now we're going to pull the URLs that we can easily find and yank them into the screen. So as you can see, it pulled in 10,714 different URLs. We will automatically optimize for the URLs that we have the most data for, and I highly recommend just letting us pick the URLs for you if you're trying to test it out. If you have specific URLs that you want to have done, you can drop them in here, one per line. So if I wanted, say, just barbor.com/UK and then barbor.com/US and then say something else, I can do that and get a bunch of URLs that put in that way. But I'm just going to go ahead and pick these default URLs that we have instead. I don't want to spend $5,000 on this right now because who knows, maybe Brent doesn't know what he's talking about. So let's go ahead and do 30 URLs. Notice that the amount updates down here, 15 free URLs. We're going to hit Next. Now we put in the brand itself, Barbor. Ta-da! Hit Next. Put in a competitor, find a competitor. And for competitors, I'll just put in, let's say, Orvis and put the URL in. I want to add another competitor. I can hit the plus sign right here. Add in, say, Dewberry. Oh, grab that. Bingo. And you can just keep adding more and more competitors here if you want. I'm only going to put in 2 for the example. Hit Next. Now you'll see here we have a voice, brand voice that we have captured from simply scraping the site, getting some content, analyzing it, and determining what the brand voice already is. You'll notice we have voice traits, tone, lexicon, language style, ling style, frequent phrases that are used, etc. I think it does a pretty darn good job figuring out what the brand voice is. But if you want, you can also edit it or put in your own brand voice inside of here and say also super, whatever. You can put whatever you want in here. Edit that and then hit Next. And then you'll see there's some exclusion words. What's this for? That's in case you don't want to ever mention like Queen Elizabeth or something in your content. Then we'll make sure we never mention it. And then you put in your contact information. For me, I'm going to put in my email address and make sure you type in the right one. We make you verify it. The company name so we can know who the heck you're with. If you have a better coupon here, which I do, but I'm not going to put it in, you can go ahead and put that in here as well. Otherwise, it'll do the site-wide promotion coupon code and automatically drop it in there. Hit summary. Here you can just review everything that you have. Make sure that you're all dialed in with all the stuff that you want for us to analyze, and then hit checkout. Here you'll be taken to the checkout page where there is some confirmation stuff. It goes through Stripe, so it's super secure, and just hit the pay button. Once that's done, you'll be taken to the thank you page. You have a nice little thank you page with some messaging and me promoting future stuff that's not done yet, a little thank you from me, and a link off to the Loud Interactive site. A little call to action here if we want to go ahead and go do some more stuff. We can do that as well. So that's how you get through the site itself. Then you'll get an email, and we'll walk you through the email now. Next, you'll get an email from us. The email may change. We're actually updating a new template for it. But you'll get an email from us saying, thanks, like, we're working on some stuff. And then you'll need to wait maybe an hour or so, 30 minutes to an hour, to get your optimizations back. Since my wife wants me to go to dinner eventually tonight, I'm not going to wait the 30 minutes to an hour to make this video. I'm just going to use one that's already been generated. This happens to be for Techstars, which is a great accelerator program. If you're not a part of it, I am a mentor for Techstars Accelerator, and they're awesome. Go check them out. I'm going to go ahead and click here. So this is the email you get later. It'll say, hey, it's all done. Congratulations. And again, might be a different template here. We're going to hit click here. Now you're taken to the dashboard page. And on the dashboard page, it shows the number of optimized URLs, the things that have been completed, the unoptimized URLs, ones that you can still do. We recommend doing the whole site, which I know sounds self-serving, but truly we find much better overall SEO when you do the entire domain than just doing specific URLs. We think that has to do with some recent URL changes that Google has through the helpful content update, etc. But you have optimized URLs, unoptimized URLs, brand info, and if you look through here, this is where all that fancy brand voice stuff was, the excluded words, your list of competitors that were in here. This one here only had one, and it looks like a CSS issue we need to fix. So this is your overall dashboard. If you go over to optimized, you can see that you can download your CSV here. If you made any mistakes, for example, you uploaded the wrong brand with Techstars instead of the correct brand, you can re-optimize your URLs there, and then you can also download a CSV or a Excel file. So let's go ahead and download the Excel file and open her up. All right, well, since I cannot record a video of my Excel, once I've already started a video, I pulled it into Google Sheets for you so that I can finish the video. But typically you'll get an Excel sheet or a CSV of the data. Here we go with what you got. So here's a list of URLs. We, again, allowed the bot to pick what it wanted. It selected the information with the most amount of data that we had to make decisions. And we created a meta description, very specific to each of the pages, as you can tell here, looking at the different key phrase or different URLs that are listed there. They did not already have a meta description, so this is where we allow you to compare the meta description between what you currently have and what we recommend. Here you see the optimized SEO title that we recommend for the page, as well as what is currently on the website. And so you can see here, we improved this title tag quite a bit. This one apparently had event schedule instead of startup weekend event schedule. Now here's cool stuff. We have other tags in here for social media, like titles and SEO headlines, if you wanted to alter it for like a blog or a news site. We also have one for the product name of an e-commerce focused website. We also recommend an H2 to H4, depending on where it goes. More or less, it's like content headline above the longer form content that we create, which is here. And you'll notice that we have longer form content here for you to check out and hopefully use on the page itself, which will allow you to rank considerably better for the key phrases that you're focused on. Because I wanted to give you some insight on what we selected and how we optimized the page, these are the keywords that we selected through the different methodologies that I would have normally done manually with my 25 years of SEO experience. And then here's the logic that was used to create that, depending on what they were. Sometimes it pulls in keyword data information, the search volume that's there, keyword difficulty that's here, and makes decisions based off of that. And sometimes it does other stuff instead. And so we talk about the keyword logic, the keywords selected, etc. And we did that for a number of the different URLs inside of Techstars to get a decent number of examples. You'll see online, if you go back to the website itself, you'll notice that there are options to see live examples here. If you look at the live example, you'll see 3,000 some odd URLs, and some of them are even in foreign languages, which I think is super cool, that it optimizes key phrases. So even for the UK, it'll use UK spellings of words, and then for things like Italian, it actually writes it in Italian. You'll see that theirs did not do that. So you'll notice here, there's Italian versus English here. We even did the Italian key phrases, or excuse me, title tags, etc. Inside of here. We wrote the 500 words in Italian, which I just think that is so cool. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully this helps explain what the heck this thing does and how it works. And I'm really excited about working with you guys. I'm really excited about seeing the data that comes through. I truly believe this is the tool that will change the industry, because it does allow you to do SEO so easily for such a low amount of money and get awesome SEO title tags, H1s, H2s, and 500 words of really relevant text. So any issues, let me know, brent@loud.us, and I will happily answer any questions you guys have about the tool or SEO in general. If you need like a real SEO engagement with hourly meetings and a bunch of strategy and tactics and stuff, we do obviously offer that through Loud Interactive at starting around $5K a month, where this here is a much less expensive option for some of the on-page things. Keep in mind that we will be launching a bunch of other tools for blogging, even creating like 30-day content plans that all interlink together across the 30 different blog posts. So we got some pretty cool stuff coming, and I look forward to working with you guys. Thanks.